cash, now you in the wrong purse, but you going outside, now you on the couch surfing, you keep a little ratchet, living out his backpack, need to get it back, got a grade double R, and you need both lanes, got a dollar to his name, but he all gang, but you all on my when I find that strange. Keep playing with the fire, but his get burned. But your boy got spit when the light got turned, got a dog crack when the boy won't learn. Big wrapped up shorty when the block gets shurned. Always sorry when the cap don't work, got the butterfly doors and the fly like bird. Finna love my but I ain't them nerd like damn, why pie get like yeah.
Shook my, now I'm finna give y'all another hit.
And I just put my drink down.
Milan, darling, Milan.
That, to the slip, poodle, y'all think run this. Prada print, DOE, I'm a condo rich, big Dolce Diva, Donda, the Tokyo Honda drip. Poppin' Dolce season, new persona, new pushback, but I'm still gon' get that. Labels quaking, they mistaken. I'm that wrist stay frozen, QU. Let's go, I'ma get. Unfazed, unbothered, with a boo, why bother? I'm that, you ain't no. I'ma get money type of, if you ain't getting money, don't type me. Crocodile Birkin might bite him. Can't hang with her if I don't like it. These, I come through and nip you crickets. I come through and moves be switching. I'm the problem, I'm the villain. I don't see these rickshaws throwing dirt on my name and he gon' hit still. know who to play with. Running through his mind all day, I'm tired. I'm the boss now, do higher. Hang the phone up, I'm so wired. Couldn't sleep, my floor's too high up. I got keys, that girl's on fire. Who's the boss? I got 5 on me, like what's the cost? I'm at 5 hotel in a suite, I'm lost in white. Get down, sheets, I got
could, like, point, baby, do what I could, like, point, baby, do what I should, like.
Troy Green.
It's week 4 of the NFL, and
two of the NFL's best starts challenging each other here. Off we go in a week 4 showdown. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. Bringing him out, coming off one of his best seasons as a pro, an MVP runner-up finish in year number 9, Dak Prescott.
We're not for some guy named Lamar Jackson up there in Baltimore. I think that...
Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! And no turnover, it's going to stay with the offense. And not what they wanted to see, just one play in. Their tight end shaken up as we get a timeout. Training staff out to work on him. This is complete, Jalen Tolbert. And that's good for a gain of 5. Brought down by Deron Bland. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Chubb going for the marker. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Rolling left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Trying again, following the sack. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down. Dak now from the gun. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. He's got it at the 24. Officially a 55-yard launch. And it'll be Giants football. So the Giants out and getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by this promising young signal caller, already a starter in his first season out of Ole Miss.
A 400-plus yard passing day, it takes everybody. It takes protection. It takes your eligible playmakers to make those catches and gain your yards. But it also takes a red-hot quarterback playing with tremendous confidence and belief in what he can do. Now, well, his teammates are counting on him to do it again.
And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And it's going to be second down. They'll try and throw it here. It is caught at the 20. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. On the slant, complete to Johnson. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. They'll throw it again. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing it again here. He's got it! Touchdown, New York! Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Gano ready to send this away. Turpin with a return. He lost the football. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. And they'll advance it no further. They belt him as he tries bringing that fumble forward. Back out come the Cowboys for their second drive. They aren't even quite sure. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. That throw behind his intended target.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Giants will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50.
I came in nothing but them raps, the clothes on my back, them L-dogs, nothing but them blacks, the A, with a black man is debonair. I'm talking about a black man's heaven here. Shorty, we going where the destination is manifested. We learn how to collect reparations and invest it. I went from dressing the coldest to catching the COVID, to blessed with success to promote it, to just go. Yeah, buddy, you ready or not? Don't really care if you was or you wasn't LeBron. From now on, I'm calling the shots. I don't really care about your hating like daddy LeBron. Your mammy's a pity. Anytime I get beside myself, I remind myself from. Think I gotta go through. I don't like therapists, I don't like most. You love me, my go-to. Love a thing blind on top like Goku. Just left Noble, back in my dojo. Channel like Aura, got the whole Roku. Big dog from the Tether Road told you. Wait, don't even know you. Step right, I'm a long trip. Look at my VIP. I snack at my. One brick, one miss. Rich took his check out. We talking start like ball hype. Pretty face guy like, bruh, how do I exist? In the gym every day, I'm gonna miss. So my daddy like, boy, don't blow my assist. I got it. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll see Theo Johnson. He comes in fourth in the NFL in receiving yardage. It's the Giants and the Cowboys on Thursday night.
We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go here on a Thursday night. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. First and 10. They're on the 33-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. That one knocked away and incomplete.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's taken in, and he will have a Giants first down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains. Back to the air one more time. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This one intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Kenneth Murray.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is How fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again?
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. 16-yard pickup on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down. Prescott again. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be taken down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
That is caught downfield. It's Johnson, the tight end. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Slayton is the man in motion. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now, faking the give. And open downfield, it's Johnson. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. Slayton is the man in motion. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Receiver in motion, headed left. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, New York. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. Now it's Graham Gano for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Giants will take a 7-0 lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Cavante Turpin on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready for their 2nd possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. On the play fake, Dak. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Pass brought in by Ferguson. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The He'll throw again. Dak. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Again, Prescott to the air. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. To the air again. Prescott. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Slayton is the man in motion. He'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They put a receiver in motion to the left. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on 4th down. Slayton is the man in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Kair Elam. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now. Prescott. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Now the Georgia Bulldogs. Here's Nick Chubb. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop. On 3rd down, Prescott. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. On the return, it's Tracy. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Giants offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start with great field position right at midfield with a 1st down. And that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. To the air now on 1st and 10. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll look to throw yet again. And for the 3rd time in this 1st half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Kair Elo.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Back with more of this Thursday opener after this. Here's 2nd and 2.
Yeah! Here we go!
To throw is Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Prescott now. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down.
Hey, 47! What is it?
To throw is Dak. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Now whistles and a timeout. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. That's to the left side. He's got Ferguson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. This is intercepted. Picked off by Deron Bland. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call.
Defense.
Hilton now to throw on 1st and 10.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, here's Milton. Got a man. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. Throw once more. Here's Milton. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. They'll look to throw. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That is hard. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down. Slayton is the man in motion. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. That's Slayton. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. Slayton is the man in motion. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. That's the safety, Malik Hooker. He's inside the 40. Inside the 10. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Dallas. The kick here is good. Add 1 more point, and that takes us to the end of the first half.
All right, Mike, thanks very much.
And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. A touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. But the offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. That's caught! 3, right side. And he will take this one in. 72 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. The extra point by Aubrey is good. The Cowboys will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Tracy now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. He's got it! And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Let's go!
He'll look to throw. That's to Robinson. He's got it. And the Giants are going to have 1st and goal as the tackle's made at about the 5-yard line.
That's good for the Giants. Here we go, set! 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. To the back of the end zone, he's got it. Touchdown, and before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Cowboys offense ready to take over possession of the football. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. We'll start this drive with first down. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Now a second down throw for Prescott. He's got that complete to Turpin. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Here's Prescott. Pass brought in by Ferguson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Deron Bland.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that love throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who are very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That is brought in. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. To the air now on first and under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. He'll drop to throw. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Johnson.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from second and long to third and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on third, don't be surprised if they go for it on fourth.
And he's not going to get there. Maybe he's looking for a cutback lane, but that certainly didn't develop. And now it's fourth down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's got another one. Touchdown, New York. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Cowboys offense about ready to take over once more. This secondary will get a lot of the credit. 3 picks so far. But, Greg, the pass rush has been relentless as well.
Yeah, I think it's super important, Mike, that we point out just how much the pass rush and then the secondary coverage works together. The more that rush gets home, the faster that ball gets out. We can play certain coverages knowing the timing of the quarterback has to be sped up. So often, the teams that are the most successful in this league, Mike, they have the best understanding. When our back end and our front end are working in unison, man, it puts a lot of pressure on not only the quarterback, but the entire offense.
That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
He runs with it. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Slayton is the man in motion. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. Back to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Slayton is the man in motion. Quick throw here is complete. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down coming up. Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Now a short one caught by the tight end, Johnson.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for a 4th and long will end up in a turnover on down. Dak going to throw it here on first down. The open man is Tolbert. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field. Be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This fielded inside the 35. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Giants offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in on top of his game right throughout this one. Slayton is the man in motion. Now they'll set up to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Slayton is the man in motion. They'll drop to throw. He's got his man, that's Slayton. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll look to throw again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Slayton is the man in motion. They'll look to throw yet again. That is hauled in at the 5. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Back to the air one more time. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. Slayton is the man in motion. He'll look to throw. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Kenneth Murray.
All right, Mike. File this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line.
Touching. Offense.
The official right there to call it. You cannot go out of bounds and then be the first guy to touch it. So that draws the flag. Yeah! On second down, it's Dak. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. The crowd at MetLife on their feet for third down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to the air once more on second down. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And this ball incomplete on third down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
That's incomplete. Daring call on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Yeah, here we go.
First down, Prescott. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap. Another try, 2nd and 10. Here we go. One final play. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And the Giants are right back in this one. So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play. And the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Giants are winners as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.
been on some chill. We go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills. And I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the
Turn the lights on.
Every day cannot stay the same. Yeah. But one thing that's never gonna change. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever. I forever reign. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever. The people they make go and dollars they make grow and everything's for show, but I will remain cold and eager. The queen don't talk to the meager, a leader. Who you know in the Zephyr? Been through the trenches, gutter fields and stenches. Gone ball, they filling up the benches. Half-court shooter, spitting from the medulla. Life for the game, they talking like I'm the doula. Nobody want a doula, defend the throne. I'm a dog in the zone and your man's is bones. I don't fear the stones, I flash the paws. Don't be talking to me crazy with no glass jaw. A spit of light saliva, you can never survive her. Streets got a code up, couldn't decipher. Watch the way you talk when you talking to me. And if you didn't know, it's the NEC. Every day cannot stay the same. Yeah. But one thing that's never gonna change. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever. Forever, ever, forever, forever. If you don't love me, you must hate yourself. Either way you play with me, you gon' play yourself. Don't be stupid, decide that I'm the same. A new rover and they still ain't got the range. Can't even hang with, doing big things, but the fame ain't changed. I be happy. This for all my not a band. For my ladies on stage, they clapping. Transaction, cause your mama need a mansion. Get cracked, put them in the can't forget the Don't you get too mad. Run
you
it back.
getting money, you really don't need to talk about it. Move quiet, you should try it, there's some clout around it. Chase it, and overthinking the process. He begging women to come out, back to back, calling until his minutes run out. Begging for loose change and scraping to maintain. No sipping, and playing with waist chains. I think you get the picture, we outside the frame. Get your Louis Hamilton on swerve lane to lane, on gang. We brainstorm until it rains and we drive our gang straight into the Hall of Fame. You need to pay attention. I was 17 and had them shipping the benzin. I was 16 eating steak with Russell Simmons. I was 15 in the basement with a vision. I could
run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. Run it back. Stuff it in your Birkin bag, cause he don't that. So just run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. Run it back. We run the numbers up and run it back. Run it back.
Time to add to the cipher. Time is money, time to run the numbers higher. Learn hustle, learn early, it's hardwired. Total bezel, frozen echo, black attire. $1 million make a follow a messiah. Is you a charlatan or really take them higher? We in demand, distributors and suppliers. Be getting bands and signatures on the flyers. Listen, gotta make moves if you really want it. Desperate Jews eat your food, that's how they be on it. It's a must that we hustle today. Get to the rack. Matter the game that you play, I'm just stating the facts. The aim of the game to be caking and making the max. I was 20 with a stack, 19 with a plaque, 18 neck icy with my Kango hat. I told him,
run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. You see us out here getting to the bag. Run the numbers up and run it back. Run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. Oh, when we get the bag. Yeah, don't you get too mad. Run it back.
You're making noises while I'm recording. Stop.
Go, 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 shorty. It's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give cause that's your birthday. You'll find me in the club full of mama, I got what you need. You need
Stop. I'm not doing it for you. You keep making noises in my ear. So get out. Like, get out. I want to
when I roll 20 deep, so it's drama in the club. Now that I roll with Dre, everybody show me love. When you sell like them and them, you get plenty of groupie love. Look, homie, ain't nothing changed. Rolls down, G's up. I see exhibit in the cutting, man. Running, man. Watch how I move. You mistake before I play up. Been hit with a but I don't walk with a limp. In the hood, in the LA, they saying 50, you hot. They like me, I want them to love me like they love pop. But holla in New York, the show to tell you I'm local. And the plan is to put the rap game in the choke on. Full of focus, man. My money on my mind, got a meal out the deal, and I'm still in the grind. Now shorty says she feeling my style, she feeling my flow. A girl from Wooded, they ready to find me in the club. Full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to feel it, I'm in the habit. I ain't in the make it. So come give me a hug. Get in the getting. You can find me in the club. Full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to feel it, I'm in the habit. I ain't in the make it. So come give me a hug. Get in the getting. My flow, my show brought me to go. That brought me all my fancy things. My crib, my cars,
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we've got the Giants' creative quarterback. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And leading them out is their rookie quarterback. Man out of Alabama.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100 plus the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
The numbers for Walker last week. 19 carries, 99 yards, and a touchdown.
How about the first month of the season for him? He leads the league in rushing, so you know his confidence is at an all-time high, which means his offensive line loves it too. They'll get more opportunities to run block for him.
You talk about this Giant defense. They were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That is caught, and he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. This will be caught inside the 10. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their 2nd drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10, right at the 40. Out of the gun, give to Charbonnet. Levante David in on the tackle. You talk about this Giant defense. And this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently 2nd best in the NFL.
It was really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the #1 overall passing team in the NFL. But it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test, going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir.
And they'll run on 3rd down with Charbonnet. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And complete to Smith-Njigba. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a timeout called for by the offense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They go play action here on 1st down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. From the 5, 2nd and 4. He'll drop to throw. That's to the pylon and incomplete. Hang on a second here, because on that. Play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown! Tyler Boyd! A 5-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Myers connects on the PAT, and we are tied at 7. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's finished off by the touchdown from Tyler Boyd. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And fighting down inside the 25. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really...
Man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Giants. Malik Neighbors, 73 yards. And the Giants have taken the lead. Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter as they've got it as we resume action. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Let's go now.
Back to throw now on first down. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. His throw incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to...
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Giants are going to take over at their own 41.
Well, it certainly felt like he was going to challenge this defense no matter what, and he stepped up and tried to throw it to the outermost edge of the zone coverage, and they were more than ready for him. The problem now is if they are limited in what they're doing.
That's caught at the 25. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They'll look to throw here on first down.
Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors.
Down inside the 15 he goes. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
He'll look to throw.
To the right side and intercept.
And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
They'll look to throw here.
Setting up the screen here. This is Walker.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. Now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw.
This is Fant on the short completion. And he will be out of bounds after a nice pickup. And that will also lead us to the 2-minute warning. So from the 22, here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
Back to throw. He finds Smith and Jigba. Again, he'll drop to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll drop to throw. This is Fant on the short completion. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Now back to throw.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play. And see if they can get their offense back on track.
They'll look to throw. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Giants offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. Going up top for Kupp. And this one is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the 1st half. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. 2nd half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. So now the Giants set to take over on offense. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to let it go again. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He's got a man, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. They'll look to throw now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds. They'll look to throw again.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
But the passing game right now for them, not overly impressive. Last week he hit on right at 50%. This week he's under 50%.
And it's not just on him. Protection, a few breakdowns along the way. That's made him get off the spot. Receivers not getting their way open downfield. The coverage.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. And the defense coming through on third down. A loss of 7 to bring up fourth. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 44. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Throw out wide to Walker.
And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
2nd down and a yard.
Jet sweep. Boyd with it. He can't get him down. 4 yards the pickup. First down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Toss left side for Walker.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And going right back to Walker.
Fights him off. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
They're going to look to throw. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Myers' kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. And I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
The Giants offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets, and it's prevented him from getting into any kind of rhythm here today.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Cooper Kupp, 47 yards. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. He'll look to throw.
And that went to the right side and incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle, a 2nd and 10 now.
He's going to take another shot here. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play. Third quarter. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Giants with the football and also the lead as we get set to start quarter number 4. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw again.
That one taken in by Neighbors.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
That's complete. It's Neighbors.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. They'll set up a throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
And the Giants are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. He'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants.
With his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Giants are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead.
Extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
He's got his target. That's complete. He'll have the first down and then some.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Jackson Smith-Njigba.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Seahawks have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
But Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up in.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
And that is incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them, because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw here. Flushed out right. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
Here we go. 1st and goal.
And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line.
Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw here.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll try and run it here. But he will not get in here. He stopped up short of the goal line. remain a 5-point game. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Well, not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here.
A throw right side caught by Neighbors.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll drop to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Now a first carry here for their running back. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. He'll drop to throw.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Back to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Now back to throw.
That's caught by Johnson.
Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Again, it's Johnson.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll look to throw. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Johnson. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. From 8 yards out.
And the Giants are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead.
Extra point try good by Gano. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
So all eyes on this Seahawks offense. Down by 12. 1:09 to play. Field goals useless at this point. They need 2 touchdowns, and they need them in short order.
And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
They'll set up to throw.
He's got his big tight end, Fant.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play.
Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
And he's going to go down again. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long. That is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Let's go.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. One last shot at the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Jets, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Seattle, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
I caught you red-handed, red lips on some that ain't mine. I should call it off of where we're standing, 'cause girl, you and I don't wanna waste my time. Looking in your eyes, baby, I don't even see you. Running around like you don't even wanna be. I know the story, baby, I wanna confess you. I got one question, what would you do to you? Would you love you, would you leave you out to dry? Would you lie, say that running on cross your mind? And tell me, baby, would you drive you crazy? What would you do? What would you do to you? Knowing you set the whole damn house on fire. Knowing you wouldn't let you make it out alive. For you blame me, tell me that you hate me. What would you do? What would you do to you? Tell me honestly, if you practice honesty, would you tell the world that you're everything I thought you'd be? Would you take you back? Would you cut you loose? If you were wearing these boots, baby, what would you do to you? Would you love you? Would you leave you out to dry? Would you lie, say that running don't cross your mind? And tell me, baby, would you drive you crazy? What would you do? What would you do to you? Knowing you set the whole damn house on fire. You make it out alive. Broski, yummy. I just touched down in LA, the Spanish, my favorite. This that G, I keep it playing, so I put it on. She be in it, she Jamaica, baby. I got rolling over. Speeding to the money like I'm running from the feds. Posted with my this say yeah. I'm like, whoa, see residuals, watch the money grow. I'm in flow, greatest story told, watch it all unfold. I'm like, whoa, reaping what I Yeah. It's eyes on the prize, I can't live life in disguise. Cause real recognize I ain't gonna compromise. I keep it concise, the gang tied up. Ties on the industry advice. I'm outside with some good fellas and some nice guys trying to live life in the sky. We lit in real life, we don't pay to be verified. We just manifest, lay and grind on the rise. We defy the odds like it's nothing, time after time. God bless this eternal shine, yeah. Eyes on the prize, it's my last order. 545, got the lights on us. Fries to the side of an ice cola. You know that ride till the ties fall off. She know I'm a D, I got a date with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipe. She breaks into me like an athlete. She two with the G's, and she no way. Eyes on the prize, just to see how far I go. Shooting star, all over the globe. Hard work, all I ever know. So nobody could tell me I'm not what my way and go. Yeah, I'm in my zone, yeah, through this microphone. The way they looking at me like they seen a UFO.
Sorry guys, I'm eating too, so.
I said, okay, okay, loser.
Hey.
We go way, way back. I won't say, okay, boomer. Sweet, I brush my teeth, but still my tooth hurt. You cannot come to the cookout, get your hand up at the cooler. She was in my seat, I had to scoot her. She was at her knees, I had to boot her. She just left the team like we ain't knew her. She just left the team like, okay, loser. Yeah, okay, loser. I ain't out on my lonesome. They want me to loan some. I made a fortune, they can't let that go none. I'm doing so much, that costs a shoulder. I don't blow it all on a VVS boulder. I put the verse in the Achi. I put the girl in the top teeth. Rock on my hand, make the rock wanna flock to the stands, cause my op always watching. I said, okay, okay, loser. We go way, way back, I won't say okay, boomer. Sweet, I brush my teeth, but still my tooth hurt. You cannot come to the cookout, get your hand up at the cooler. She was in my seat, I had to scoot her. She was at her knees, I had to boot her. She just left the team like we ain't knew her. She just left the team like, okay, loser. Okay, loser. And I said, loser, loser, loser. Why the always coming out the woodwork? Don't know why she mad, cause ain't nothing I did to her. She just out here plotting on my, I call her steward. She the lowest, she so down and out of sewer. Growed up, back your age, you immature. Maybe one day you gon' create some allure. Maybe one day you'll be great and go on tour. Like me, hey, okay, okay, loser. We go way, way back, I won't say okay, boomer. Sweet, I brush my teeth, but still my tooth hurt. You cannot come to the cookout, get your hand up at the cooler. She was in my seat, I had to scoot her. She was at her knees, I had to boot her. She just left the team like we ain't knew her. She just left the team like, okay, loser. Okay, loser, ay.
Hey, yo, fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. Hey, break down, stay down, look what I make now. Hit boy, earthquake, boy, it's a shakedown. I done so much work, they think it's fake now. Big fish, every beat is just bait now. Got rich, some switch, they try to hate now. Leave, I'm straight, I got a rake now. Need cheese, cash app, Venmo, PayPal, pumped up to the max. I'm finna break down, flow water, big trip, boy, this a gray cloud. Highlights, ball is like with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. Hit boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, D's. Fresh out the bay, the game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If hit boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these luxury. Luxury. Ha, these luxury. Ha, luxury. Ha, ha, they can't with me. Slow it.